Alright, here we go. I thought I'd do a quick... There was something I'd spotted the other day, which I've not got around to doing a video about yet, but I thought I'd better do one before I completely forget about it. Or else, yeah, it'll be lost to time and that'll be the end of that. I want to show you this number jump. It's in Fibonacci numbers right here, and it's to do with the inauguration and why the inauguration date is just so important. Okay, so we've got Fibonacci numbers here, right? And we're only really concerned with the first few numbers here, and we really need it in the secular form as well. So if you just look at a normal maths table, they start Fibonacci on 0 and then it goes 1, 1, 2, etc. What we need is this to change into a 9 here, this 0 into a 9, because the end of the cycle is a 9 and the beginning of the cycle is actually 1, 1. Okay, so when we put it in a secular form, we have 9/11 as the end and the beginning of the Fibonacci cycle. Okay, we don't need to reduce down any of these other numbers because we're not going to go that far in the cycle. So what we're looking at here is we've got the numbers for 9/11. Okay, again, this is not something that I've come up with. This is something that I saw. Actually, it was Lambda 115 that originally put this set of numbers in its reduced format into a cycle, where I first saw it in a cycle, and everything clicked for me at that point. But what's funny is I'd seen this before. I'd seen this reduced cycle before in Numberphile and just not put 2 and 2 together until I saw that Lambda video. So that's the genius of Lambda 115. Putting that in a cycle. Everything from that point on makes much more sense, with the way things work in the world. Because if you notice in the world, everything works through cycles. Yeah, everything is a spiraling pattern, okay, of balance. Now, what we're going to be concerned with is some numbers that come after this, okay. So what I want to do is I'll take you to the number jump. We'll see where 9/11 takes us to the inauguration. Okay, so let's get out of this. Let's go to the number jump. I think it's this one here. Yes. So if we go from 9/11 now, 2001, through to the inauguration date, yeah, the 20th of January 2025, look at our number jump. 8,532 days. Memorize that for a second. 8,532 days. Well, we don't need to memorize it because it's right here. 8,532 days. Okay? That number jump is right there. From 9/11/2001 to this particular number jump, 8,523 in reverse. And where those two numbers meet up, you're going to get the 1-2 numerology of January the 20th, depending on how you want to write it. So, again, 120 or 201, yeah, just like 2001, okay, and also, let's just do some basic counting on 119. The next number is 120. Okay, so this number being tied together with this particular number jump right here to the beginning and the end, or to the beginning again. It looks like this is the beginning again, yeah. Fascinating stuff, isn't it? 24 digits in the cycle. So, the cycle could be very quick, it could be very long. How do we know the length of the cycle? Don't know, but there are 24 digits in the whole cycle. So, but it wouldn't take long to get through them, would it, if you did big number jumps like this? You're already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers in, really 7 numbers, counting that end number. So again, interesting with the 7 numbers tying together here. And this is how it goes, with numbers that, here's something I didn't put in a video as well. Remember the football games a couple of weeks, well, a week or two ago now, with the Commanders and Chiefs winning thing that happened, those 2 sets of games. We had the Chiefs numbers out of their game here, and we had the score on the other game here. Oop, don't do that, accidentally hit the wrong button there. There's the other game's numbers. Okay, the scores for the 2 games. Not these ones just gone this weekend, but the previous week's games. Just crazy, that would even happen. Yes, we've had to skip over this 9 here, but both sets of scores in this number row, just crazy. But that's, the kind of stuff that little bits and pieces like that I come across quite regular. And it's like, do you bother doing a video about it or not? Fascinating stuff though. Again, we're coming up on dates right now. Like, let me just show you something. We can go from 131 numerology again. Okay, Halloween this time, with our 131 train in Back to the Future. And projected out to today's date is 88 days. Yeah, that same video that I did the little edited video for, with the train going over into the ravine, the 131 train. We can do our 88 days from there, from 131, and it will bring us up to the 127 that's on the time circuits in that scene. Okay? So this is what I mean about going around in circles with numbers, and then we can look at 127, we can backtrack 119 days from 127, and what do we see? The 930 now, the Hoover Dam's birthday, connecting through with 911. So this is the problem. You're around in circles all the time. Stuff is way more interconnected than I think people on the initial outlook on certain numbers. You don't think that they're that connected, but a lot of these numbers, yeah, they are interconnected and they sort of tie around on each other quite a lot. Makes it very difficult to just pick a day for something to happen on anymore, I think I'm going to leave it there, but you can see again, just these last couple of days now in the calendar, you can see where we're at. We've got Back to the Future numbers repeating over here. Okay, so it's all now. Then we've got the 28th, Matthew Perry. Matthew Perry has that film with the Hoover Dam with Selma Hayek. It's super loaded. She even gives birth on the dam, on the Hoover Dam. It's just absolutely mental. And we're popping through on days here where I could take and make each one of these dates. I could probably find a half a dozen things that were tied to this date, this date, this date. Back to 131 again down here. And so it goes on. And then we'll be into blooming February, and again, lots and lots of dates here at the start of February, which we can tie to quite easily. So I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer on like picking out dates or nothing, but it's just the fact that many of these things just are constantly coming around yeah, a lot of these dates are constantly repeating over and over again through number jumps, through being able to switch the calendars, through being able to just, you know, birthdays and deaths of celebrities. You can connect stuff together quite easily. I don't know what else to say, but you can't. But you know, on the flip side of that, you can't dismiss stuff like this. Yeah, you just can't dismiss that. You know, 911, 8,532 days later is the inauguration. You just can't dismiss something like that either. You know, as just random. I don't know what else to say. It's just crazy. Crazy, but then again, there's an awful lot of it that's interconnected. So anyway, thanks for watching. And yeah, I didn't know where to put that in a video, so I thought I'd just do a little standalone one for it, and hope you enjoyed. Alright, cheers, thanks for watching. Bye.